on the competition and ready to sing the national anthems. Of just how much water this pitch is holding. Rodriguez slips it onto Ledesma. Ledesma swats away the attentions of one Fijian defender, but Argentina are into the 22. Speed offered from Podesta from the base of the breakdown. It's a tantalising ball that's claimed by Elias. And it's a battle, one that Fiji have won on the floor. Cannot tell you the amount of rainfall that this idyllic spot of Cape Town has received, and it's going to be is kicking like he's on a sunny day with no breeze in the air. And how about that from Podesta linking up with Ledesma?
I spoke about 22 conversion. That's basic rugby. 2-on-1. Step on the inside, open the shoulder up and play your man. Those are the kind of tries wings want to score. Burnsy.
Cirelli, Armstrong, Ravula and Nassau are under pressure for Fiji.
Same scrum.
All three of them first years in the under-20s. In fact, a whole swathe of players who start today, 1 to 15, are in their first year of under-20. So there's a real feeling amongst the Fijians that they are building towards bigger things to come next year. It's a baptism of fire with the likes of South Africa, England and Argentina in their pool. But as ever, playing with enormous pride for the rugby-loving archipelago back home. Well, started as a scrum, ended as a melee. And again, Argentina look to fizz the ball along the floor and get a roll, but catches a splash or two. And we'll be back for another penalty. This is so tough for Fiji here.
Step around first.
They're just fighting an uphill battle at the moment, Fiji. Really nothing going their way. As soon as they've got a little bit of ball in hand, those handling errors are starting to cost them. Ooh, might have gotten away with that. Argentina had a knee on the ground. It looked like it might have been Galvan. Now could become a copy-paste of Ledesma's try.
Be sensible.
For Argentina, they're always going to look to go as deep as possible with their penalty kicks. Is it out? Oh, just.
Thanks, team. Flukes on the line.
Almost salvaged. Instead, it's an almighty touch finder. Podesta puts a contestable one up to Fijians there, including Basiolo. Oh, it's slippery. It's powerful.
Stepping
from the man from Nandronga. Width for the Fijians. Can they finally fly? Oh, the big don't argue in the midfield. One more inside. There's the support from Kuritake. Oh, but the final ball falls in Argentinian claws. But it's breaking up, it's getting loose. Umbasialo will enjoy this if he can wriggle free. Kuroyadi picks and goes. Short line offered, slips through the grip of Rambitu, but it's still on for Fiji. And Salabiao slung inside, one more pass, there's black jerseys queuing up. Oh, but Calivetti fluffs his lines with no one in front of him in the 22. Oh,
disappointing
Not every scrum, please.
for the Fijians.
Not every scrum, okay?
We know that they want to play that way. They enjoy loose ball. They love the offloads. Looking to let it go. Strong runners coming in there. Kalaveti and Basialo. Everyone's involved. There's always support runners. Should have just looked to the inside. There was more numbers on the inside for Kurutake. And there was absolutely no one defensively for Argentina. I think he's going to look back on that one and give himself a knock on the head for all the support he had on the inside. Now a mountain to climb again for the Fijians with the scrum.
Bind! Set! Use it!
Fiji hold and Argentina are instructed to use it. Too many meters gained through that congested channel by Sanchez Valarolo.
Pause there. Forwards retreats.
Rodriguez
Wingers put those forwards on.
into the arms of his opposite number from Medina and Co.
Use it!
Salabia goes half back. Here's Kurutake. Good contest on the floor and a great picture painted by the jackling Agustin Sarelli. And that is a big penalty and almost an audible sigh of relief from the Argentinians.
That's just all about mind games. We saw the momentum shift going in favour of the Fijians. Looked like they were starting to put and string things together, but Augustine Sarelli gets over, stays high, has his hands on his ball. Might have to just check if he didn't go off his feet initially. It's very difficult to paint good pictures in this weather. Might lose your footing. That's not a man you want to see down.
Hold him.
Well, I can tell you elsewhere in the competition that the match between Ireland and Australia has been cancelled. So both teams are going to be awarded 2 competition points. As per the competition rules, that's going to have an interesting effect on how the pool may play out, how the semi-finals will play out. And Argentina are in that mix as well. They need a bonus point win minimum to put the necessary pressure on England and South Africa. But having had it all their way in the opening quarter, they barely left their half as Fiji have got the bit between their teeth. But crucially so, they have no points to show for it. More invention, more footballing skills. That could work out beautifully. Oh, the pickup. Was there a feather forward? Will play on, and so too will Fiji. Ledua flashes back to the right. A hamstring stretcher from Tubari to pick it up. Fiji back, banging on the door of the Argentinian line. Can they burst through on this occasion? They look to drive through the heart through Tuidraki. But he is held up heroically by Los Pumitas.
Bernsey, that's 3 potential tries gone to begging for the Fijians. Look at this, just a bit of a dink over the top coming from Basialo. And then it was all about the football skills. Was there a hand? No, there wasn't. I think he's just lifted his hand in time. Then hard running Fiji again. Unfortunately denied.
Argentina glance for punishment into the arms of Corriadi, who runs it straight.
You're not lifting the ball, you just put your hands on it. You must lift.
Well, clear instructions from Sam Grove White. You can't just put your hands on the ball and say, give me the penalty. You need to lift. And Fiji could lift themselves with some flash handling. Almost. Once again, Argentina creaking. Once again, Fiji hunting for their opening score. This is Luke Nassau. Kurutake fans out to the right as
And they kept driving it. It looked like it was starting to splint their shape. And that man at the back driving and finding the try line.
No extras to add for Facundo Rodriguez, but it is a bonus point secured for Los Pumitas.
3 tries in the competition for Gracing Revolt. Looked like it started splintering away, but kept their man, kept their mark. They had one location pin dropped and they knew exactly where they were going. Hard drive, eventually all the backs started joining as well. Franco Rossetto, we've not said his name much today, but he'll feel he contributed to that try.
And Rodriguez says, let's stick it in their half and make them play. Isikeli and Basiyalo is someone who loves to play, but that's not quite the chip he was looking for. Penacos, so industrious. Him and his friends have been all out defence. That is an interesting ball. Oh, that is a mischievous Pounton. Somehow it's ended up in the hands of Sikeli Rambitu. He's opened up this Argentinian defence. Fijians flying into Los Pumitas half, sitting players down Calavetti. He finds a buddy on the shoulder, but it looks like Argentina have turned over. Another opportunity gone begging. As Gracing Revolt, where's the contact? Sets things up in the 22. Argentina want to clear the decks here as Kuratake bumps Rodriguez
versus the 6, but that all too comes down to the way that they want to play with the offload game.
Crunch! 5! Set! Same scrum, not forward. Same scrum. No go forward. Don't start going left. Don't start going left.
Well, as we reset again, I feel it'd be remiss of me to not remind you all that if you're enjoying the coverage of the World Rugby Under-20 Championship in South Africa, then full match replays of all the games are available on Rugby Pass TV. It is free to sign up, and that's not the only action you'll get. There is a whole host of content to feed your rugby-loving mind. Geo restrictions do apply, but well worth a visit if you're hooked on this competition as we are. It's a competition that Argentina are so desperate to go deep into. They've got penalty advantage, they have this lead, they have the bonus, and they have Ledesma carries forward menacingly. The late run is ignored. Argentina travelling laterally, bringing in Rossetto slaloming through Fijian tackles. He gets hit low. Penacos thinks about tipping it out the back, but instead sticks his head down. Bruno.
Hard running, strong running, coming from the left winger, right winger.
Very unable to add a conversion to the try that he scored earlier in the match, but Fiji deservedly have a second try of the match.
Yeah, you would have thought they'd have a couple more by now with all the opportunities that they've had, but look at it, that's 20 plus, 30 plus meters. He had to work hard, ball was in his hands, knows how to finish.
He was spotted as a 17-year-old, and he was in contention at one stage to be brought to the Tokyo Olympics. In fact, when Gareth Baber rejoined the Fijian Sevens program, he was the first person he looked for. But the Drua have snapped him up, and now the under-20s, and now we're enjoying watching Isaiah Nawai blossom on the main stage.
In front weights.
Interesting up and under into the arms of Toto Silva.
6.
He skips past the challenge of Rambitu. Off goes Santos Fernandez de Oliveira, who was commanding at the line out, wearing 7
No
against
advantage, 6
South
black,
Africa.
always advancing. Manny, last warning.
Ebenezer Tuidraki back onto the field and, well, back drawing the whistle of
6,
Sandro
always
White.
advancing offside.
Yeah, just not on the
6.
right side of the law today. Unfortunately, Tuidraki's already got a yellow card to his name, and then again just allowing Argentina back in within 5 meters, not retreating, not getting 10 meters out, and unfortunately offside. Well spotted there by the referee.
Well, I know a man wearing 16 who fancies a hat-trick. Juan Gracing, Revol, doesn't miss.
Use it! Use it!
He latches on, but use it is the call. But Jules Rennes doesn't arrive in time. And Sam Grove White exercises the new law.
He could lift the leg, I just thought it was a maul. I asked him to use it, he didn't use it.
And that's how these new laws come into play. Didn't hear the call of the first call to use it. Gracing revolt, and no one getting there in time. It just looks like Juan Pinocos down there with knee injury. He's been massive for the Argentinians, the Los Pumitas today, making steals, getting hits, getting shoulders in. Defensively, he's answered a lot of questions. And I think if it wasn't for him, potentially Fiji would have a lot more points on the board. Set piece play is good. And open play, always an option.
Well, they've gone through so much to be here, Fiji. It took them 2 days to travel here to South Africa. They came in 3 different groups. They went via Auckland. Opportunity for Argentina to take some points, and
2 minutes.
they had a very emotional jersey presentation last night, Fiji. They were aware of a couple of tough games, and they had messages from the likes of Semi Randrandra, Frank Lamani, to say, doesn't matter about what's gone before, pulling on the jersey each time is a blessing. The players who weren't picked presented the jerseys, they spoke of what it meant to them. And Fiji have played with that pride today. But unfortunately for them, the mauling, brawling Argentina are here, and they've got eyes on a semi-final. That pass looks forward.
Entry 17.
But we come back for the penalty.
Numani.
Still, Fiji to the first half, but they came out swinging in the second.